Today we're going to be printing some labels using my printing press and some antique paper. The paper we're using is from 1786. It's a piece of English paper, and you can see through the grain of the light, you can see the watermark, and there's lots of foxing and marks from age as well. It just needs to be big enough to fit on the printing press, so we're just going to make sure that the width is smaller than that. Right. Now we're just cutting it roughly the size so it can fit in the press, but we'll actually trim it properly once it's printed. Okay, that's done. And we're going to get quite a number of prints from this one, so we're probably get some extra one in there. Just about fits. So just one. So we're just trimming this roughly to size now, and once we've printed it we'll trim it when it's dry. So we don't need much ink for this process. The idea is to spread it very thin so we can use a very even coat. Put it there for 1 minute. Set the printer up. This is a printer that you can print yourself, or you can buy it ready-made. It's part of the Open Printing Press project. There'll be links in the link section below about it. Often the first few prints are not as clear as the later ones, but it's a nice blue though. Place it on here. Take our first sheet of paper. Line it up. That goes in the little press. That's it. That's the first one. To find out, are you ready? Fingers crossed. That's a lot better. In the light. This piece of paper. These smaller labels are used in my stick dulcimers and my lyres, and these larger ones are for guitars or mandolins or ukuleles. So I only do this every year, once a year, so I just need to do about between 12 and 24 labels. And, because it's oil-based ink, you can see in the light whether there's an even coating. So by holding up to the light, I can see if there's any areas that I've missed. There we go. It's nice, you get into a little rhythm once you start it, and it's very relaxing. I love doing printmaking. Okay, that's another lovely print. The ink, because it's oil based, needs to be left for like 2 or 3 days before it's dry. So it's I just normally leave them to dry by air before I cut them out. Now the nice thing about this ink from Cranfield is that even though it's oil based, it's water washable. So it's a very nice ink to use. It's very easy to clean up. That's great. The piece has lots of, it says like staining and foxing. It's not bad for 1796, 86. Yeah, a lot of these labels will never be seen until the instrument is repaired in the future. So in 100 years' time, someone will open up one of my lyres and see the label then. But until then, it'll be hidden. That's quite a nice thought, that it's a bit of time travel. The label, you know, whenever I see a label from 100 years or 200 years ago, it's a way of, you can't imagine the context of that instrument in the future, and that's nice. Even if there's slight errors, I don't mind. It's part of the process. None of them are exactly the same, so which is very, very unique. Unlike a laser print or something that's always the same, everyone's exactly the same. Sometimes there's a little bit more darker in one corner, sometimes there's a bit of ink in the wrong place, and that's, adds to the texture and interest of the piece. Occasionally you get ones that are really dark and the right amount of embossing, and that's really that's like a perfect print. That one, this one is a perfect print, perfect blackness, perfect blueness, and yep. Okay, I've got one more to go. One more print, and then this is done. Good. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit faded, but that's fine. Every one is slightly unique, so it's cool.